We did an excess casualty video a year ago, 2 years ago, and kind of felt the pain. A lot of capacity crunch, rate increases. I would have, as a betting man, I would have assumed the worst was there and maybe behind. And fast forward a year or two, and it clearly is not over in terms of capacity crunch, in terms of rate need. Are you seeing the same thing with what you do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I mean, definitely seeing pullback from our excess markets, trying to chop limit, get a little bit more rate. You know, we saw an influx of MGA capacity, which for a short while made things a little bit easier, but then we saw some exit. So, I mean, that was part of the change that I'm seeing, some of the things I'm seeing in the marketplace.
The MGA capacity is an interesting piece. There's a bunch of them that come through, seemingly valid, seemingly quality paper. Having to make the choice of finding one that's sustainable seems to be something that's harder to handicap. So I think for us, for our teams, finding underwriters that are at MGA facilities that have long track records of success, long track records of underwriting is certainly something that we lean on, and we preach to the staff that those are the ones to key in on. It's nothing worse than having to remarket and go back into the market after you've already placed something because somebody has walked away from an account or somebody's walked away from an industry code.
Yeah, and I think as a wholesaler, you know, that's something that we have to talk to our clients about is, hey, you know, this MGA entered the marketplace. They are writing kind of any and everything, and they're writing tough business. We don't know how long they're going to be around, but, you know, kind of we have to use them, but be open-eyed that next year we may have to replace them. So I think part of it is communication, right, with retailers, super important. And then, like you said, qualifying who is the MGA, what's their background, what paper they're using, what reinsurance do they have lined up, is it qualified, are they respected in the industry? So I think things like that.
Yeah, who
make
handles
the difference.
claims? Are they handling claims themselves? Does the carrier handle claims?
Yep.
There's plenty of great ones out there. Just doing that extra bit of due diligence and handicapping. And like you said, I've talked to you about this, talked to Sarah about this on another video, just that managing of expectations is so important to do. So to the extent we put a disclaimer out to our retailer, who puts a disclaimer out to their insured, you know, this is a relatively new market, the paper is quality, they have a track record. It's all important stuff to do because nobody in our world likes last-minute surprises. Yep. Nobody likes a carrier leaving an industry.